I should have known Ulfric would have gone back on his word. I expected to avenge Torg in a fight. I'm too naive. He'll probably execute me in the morning. Now how am I gonna get out of this one? Gods know where Orisa and Inigo are. They're even alive. Hey.
Got to keep my eyes open. Damn dragons could swoop down at any time.
Just leave me be.
All right then.
Now what? I noticed there was a sewer system. I believe I saw a trapdoor to my right. If I can break the lock, literally a couple steps, I'm going in the sewers. That's if I can break the lock. If not, I just have to bide my time and improvise. I think I know just the plan to get out of here. Psst! Guard.
You should unload some of that unwanted gear. Head over to Sadri's used wares. Talk to the elf.
Perhaps I'll do that. Right after I stroll out of here. By the way, you wouldn't happen to be a little bit special as a storm cloak. You must have messed up to end up down here.
Come on. Let's see what you're made of.
Get here!
Looks like you wanted to pick a fight with all the prisoners. Time to get the hell out of here. It's almost like a labyrinth. Let's be cautious about this. Mud crabs, skeevers. Can this get any worse? This way. That isn't a guard. Is that Skooma?
Yes?
Are you alright down here? Hello? A little shady if you ask me. Oh. No blades, no weapons. What's he want now? You stay right there. I heard that dagger come out.
Need something?
The hell are you doing down here?
Take a look.
Oh. Oh. I see. You've got quite the collection. I might be interested if I had some money.
Until next time.
Perhaps. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. I may finally be free yet. Surprisingly easy to escape. Would have been a little better with a blade. Shite. All of my armor, my possessions, everything is gone. I should head back to High Reach. Maybe I'll find some answers there. Harissa? With Divines, I'm glad to see you.
Do you need something?
Where's Inigo? Actually, never mind.
Is that everything?
Yeah. Now that I recall, I believe I marked Ulfric for death. That bastard's gonna get what's coming to him. Sergus.
Out with it.
I'd like to assassinate Ulfric's Stormcloak.
It costs 1,500 to order a hit. Would you like to execute the marked target?
Do it.
As good as dead.
Harissa, pay the man his
Till
gold.
next time.
Aye. Let's see if Sergus has any truth to this. I'll be waiting patiently for Inigo's return, and for news of Ulfric's death. Sergus was pleased that we were going to be staying for a while. While we waited for the news of Ulfric's death, he showed me a grand tour of the palace. He claimed that he could support me, I could be High King. I had the blood right. He had the funds. He had the connections. I don't think he's lying at all. This is everything you need if I really wanted to become king. Suddenly one day Inigo returned. He ended up being captured, tortured, but with Ulfric's death, a plan to escape emerged. Now scattered but still a threat, the remnant of the Stormcloak remains. But eyes turn to the Imperials of Thalmor now. While I still don't know Sergis's motive, I've agreed to his plot. He's provided everything we've needed. Armor, weapons, money. We're ready to make a move. With Ulfric dead, everything is much easier. Now, I need the people of Skyrim to rally behind me. I have the blood right, but I don't have the right of the people. If I can get the people behind me, and finally, Skyrim will be free from the Thalmor, Imperials, and Stormcloaks, once and for all. So the big question remains, how do I become the voice of Skyrim's people? Well, Helgen was a start. The man who helped rebuild a place destroyed by Alduin. A place that's been failed before, twice over. Still, more will have to be done. Perhaps I can hunt the things that go bump in the night. The companions also seem like a lucrative option. It's also the Thalmor I have to be wary of, and their agents. But I do have allies. Marcus Janus sent me a package. 2 blades. Old. From Cyrodiil. He says they date back to the Oblivion Crisis. Now, I've seen some better swords in much better shape. However, he claims that these are well made, restored. He claims that from Valerius' family line, and since he never had any children, he thought I'd have better use of them. And I will. I should consider gaining allies. Elisif, my sister-in-law. The Imperials aren't truly a threat. I'd much rather have them as an ally than a friend, but at least limit their influence. I should go to Solitude and see her. Who else could I possibly recruit to my cause? There are other Jarls. But wait. There's the College of Winterhold. There's a new Archmage. He's been there for maybe less than a year. Can't recall his name right now, but they say he's immensely powerful and wise. He helped with some demonic necromancy or some sort, primordial gods. A bunch of cultists. He cleared them out. They were hiding under Winterhold the whole time. The Jarl of Winterhold. That place. It's desolate. Perhaps I can help them rebuild. That will be his offer to join us. Let's make haste.
Watch the skies, traveler.
I'm not interested, Jari. It doesn't matter how many times you ask.
You might want to rethink that.
Yes?
Tendrils of thought may find their way through this realm, but those tendrils...
Need something?
Are we staying here for a while? I find the air here pleasant.
Perhaps, my friend. This may very well be our new home soon.
Fancy place. I feel as though I should be wearing a nicer outfit. Something a bit more radiant.
That may be recommended. After all, you are in the presence of the future High King.
I swear to you, unnatural magics are coming from that cave. There are strange noises and lights. We need someone to investigate.
Then we will immediately send out a legion to scour the cave and secure the town. Hafingar's people will always be safe under
Your
my
Eminence,
rule.
my scrying has suggested nothing in the area. Dragon Bridge is under Imperial control. This is likely superstitious nonsense.
Perhaps a more tempered reaction might be called for?
Oh, yes, of course, you were right. Falk, tell Captain Aldous I said to assign a few extra soldiers to Dragonbridge.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. What about the cave?
I will have someone take care of the cave as well, Varnius. You can rest easy. You're dismissed.
Wait, she's leaving? My Jarl.
If you have business, please see Falk Firebeard, my steward.
I've just heard that you're having trouble with the cave. Is there anything you need?
Oh, I thought that matter was handled. I think Falk is taking care of that.
Very well. I leave your presence.
Be well. Pray for Solitude and my husband.
I shall. After all, he was my brother. Falk?
Do you have business with the court?
Aye. I've heard reports about the cave. I'd like to offer my services.
You mean the Dragon Bridge issue? I'll be honest with you. I was planning to let that go. Varnius is a bit jumpy at the best of times. There have been reports of weird happenings near Wolfskull Cave. Travelers disappearing, odd lights. I suspect wild animals, or perhaps bandits. I don't think it's worth our time with the war going on. But if you want to clear out the cave, I'll make sure you're repaid for your work.
Why is it called Wolfskull Cave?
The cave has a bad history. Long ago, Potema the Wolf Queen used it for necromantic rituals. That's where it got the name. That was over 500 years ago. Nothing much down there now, but everyone's always convinced the cave is haunted. Feel free to return to me with questions. The Blue Palace is an open forum.
Be well, folk. Harissa, then you go. It seems an era has ended, then a new one is beginning. I came to Skyrim for my revenge on Ulfric, and I've had it. But now all of us, we have a chance to do something great. Greater than anything we've ever imagined. Now's our time to become heroes of Skyrim.